Hello, YouTube. Third video of the night, because what the heck? I have talked about the importance of information in libraries, and these are just books that have not got filed into the library, and they just happen to be out on the table, and I went, well, I think everyone needs to be well-read, or at least a well-read neck. Because if you met me, Hooples could probably ascribe to this. I am pretty rednecky in a lot of ways. I enjoy a lot of the goofier things of life. But hey, I'm well read, and I'm also aware enough that I am not smart enough to remember information. So every once in a while when I go to yard sales or used bookstores, I pick up books because I'm not smart enough to remember all this. So like, this is out of date, don't care, still has some information for me that I might find useful at some point in time. This one, not so much taxidermy. I'm not big into that, but maybe the tanning, because that seems like a fun thing to do with the kids sometime. I know, sounds weird, but hey. I had this book loaned to me by a buddy of mine. I laughed my butt off. There's some actual good information in it, but it is taken from a guy who basically says, I'm too dumb to be called a stump. And it's rather funny, but you know, I have books on all sorts of stuff. Like, this is just a random selection of stuff that came off. So, Ontario weeds. Obviously, I live in Ontario, guys. Ontario, Canada, not California. I like guns. Greenhouse expert. This one actually shows you not only what needs to go into a greenhouse, but how to build specific greenhouses in certain areas. It's not super thick, but it does have some good information. There's another random book that I thought, I've piecemealed through it, but I have not read through this whole book. So again, be a well-read redneck. This one is another medical book. There is no way. This is Bible paper. I couldn't remember all this stuff, but it deals with diseases, biological stuff. The Merck manual, and even some older stuff like the Do-It-Yourself, Complete Do-It-Yourself by Reader's Digest. Hey, they used to have good information, but it shows you all sorts of different ways to do just random stuff around your house. So what I'm saying is, have a good little library that you can rely on, because if you haven't had any problems that make it so you can't remember things, even just the sheer amount of knowledge that's out there, you're not going to remember it. And if you're I was born in 1981, and I know I'm kind of an old soul in that regard. Even my generation is a little bit more technological than I am at most, but I like actually feeling what I have, being able to turn a page, like, oh, that's the thing I was looking up. That's the information I wanted. And the other thing is, it's pretty hard for this to screw up. Except if there's a fire in my library, which for the most part, it's actually in a kind of fireproof room. This is something that my kids could pick up and go, hey, this is how Dad used to do that, or this is how Grandpa used to do that. So it's something that they can look back at and even just joke about it. Like, look at how stupid they used to do this. We now have nuclear-powered cells for our cell phone. Why did they ever cut down trees? But hey, that's all I got for you. Anyways, guys, I will do another video at some point in time about the full library, and I'll try to show you some things, but have a large assortment that you can go through just different choices. And don't only just go with like technical manuals like a lot of these books are, but like that one makes me laugh. I even over here, I have some fictional novels in the little just grab one and read. But my buddy brought me a book. I think it's hold on, I'll find it. That is an actually really old camera that shouldn't be abused as it is. Where is it now? Well, there's Life Skills. That one's actually quite fun. Because it even puts out how to shave. And let's be honest, there's a lot of families that don't have a dad. And some of these kids need to learn oh, there it is. Again, a real fun book to go through. The Zombie Combat Manual. Just hilarious. Wonderful and fun to go through. Anyways, guys, have a nice little selection of books that you can go through with your family and for yourselves. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.